What's going on out there, YouTube land? TNT Neon here, and we back with another review, and this is a review on Prime Universe SKYQUAKE from the Transformers Legacy Evolution lineup. So there he is, and let's slide him over and get right into what's on the box. So on the front of the box we have Mr. SKYQUAKE in his robot form. Then right above him is his jet form. Of course, we know it's an evolution box where we have all the good stuff, the Junkyard, Leo Prime, we have Needle Nose there, and Dinobots and everything. Then we have him on the back with a Easter egg for combined mode with Needle Nose, which take you back to the G1 toy setup. Alright, so we got all that on the background here. And we have Mr. SKYQUAKE from the animated series Prime right here on the side, and here on his robot mode. Alright, so enough with the packaging. And here we have Mr. SKYQUAKE as he comes in vehicle mode setup in the box. Such a big box, and he takes up like way less than the box. But this video ain't about the box, it's about Mr. SKYQUAKE. So let's go over the little detail we have in Mr. SKYQUAKE. So we have a extra glass area here. That piece looks like a Lego piece, to tell you the truth. Alright, nicely painted and everything. The detailing on this look really good. We have the cockpit here decked up, and the cockpit do come open if I can get it to open. So they do come open. It has the instrument panel here and the two seats. So can we zoom in on that? So you see the instrument panel there and the two seats. So the pilot and the co-pilot. Great detailing in there. Also we have detailing on the cockpit with the paint here. Some nice paint apps. I got a lot of paint apps up here. But most of this is, the whole thing is molded in green plastic. But we do have some silver paint here. We have his exhaust here with nice gunmetal here. Got a little bit of silver here and everything. No detailing here on these wings, on these stabilizers. So but we have detailing here. Nice jet pack and a nice 3 exhaust setup here in the back. Right here on the bottom, nice detailing in the landing gear also, and here on this. If you see my landing gear, there's a story behind this. Well, not a story, but it's a fix. So I'm gonna tell you about that later on during the transformation. Alright, nice. Right here they look like they didn't put enough paint here. Look like it's faded into a green. Maybe it's supposed to do that, I don't know. But yeah, looking real good. And it's jet mode. Nice on the stabilizers here. The rudder here. Nice on the flaps. Nice paint job everywhere. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead into a size comparison. Up first we have Mr. Metal Hawk. So you can see how big they are with that. Put this out to the side, and it's strange how they gave SKYQUAKE. They gave SKYQUAKE landing gear and couldn't give him no landing gear. So he pretty much landing on his chest. Both of them the same size, both of them from the Legacy line. So yeah, that's lazy. Just lazy. Alright, and here he is with Mr. Needle Nose. So you can see how that goes on. And while we have Mr. Needle Nose here, we can prop Mr. Needle Nose up here on him as we saw in the on the box. So they ports here, right here on Mr. Needle Nose, so you can port them in any port, and we have pegs right here that we can peg Mr. Needle Nose into place. And it is not no very first attempt. If I get it first attempt, I'll be shot. And no, it did. So pretty much got to peg them into spot like that. And there you have Mr. Needle Nose mounted on SKYQUAKE. And you can take Needle Nose target masters and of course peg them. A little better if you peg them on the top, because you see too much of that robot. So you can peg them on the top, and here, peg them right here on the top. So you got that going on. And while we're doing that, his accessories he come with is a sword made out of the same transparent glass that his windshield, his cockpit and everything made out of. So you have a sword here, and also we have his Gatling gun, which ain't too much to it. His old Gatling gun that came with the old figure, I think it would look better than this. So yeah, but with this you can mount, the instructions say you can mount this in here like so on the inside. Flip it around, flip it up, yeah. Mount it in there like that, and make sure we put this down, because it will not mount with this up. And what we can do is mount here on this peg back here, mount it into there. And there we have everything mounted on him. So we got, let me bring this up. We have the Gatling gun mounted right here on him, along with Needle Nose and the 2 target masters. So that is something you can do if you choose to do. Alright, so next let's get down to transformation of this guy. Alright, transformation of this guy. Let's go ahead and remove this. First we're going to go ahead and close up his landing gear. Landing gear close in nice and neat. Oh, speaking of this landing gear, I shaved this landing gear back just because I needed it. It's not enough room for the nose cone issue that everybody is having, and I'll show you how and everything. Well, I won't show you how that worked, how this go in, but there's a hinge on the inside. I'll post another video with this quick fit, maybe a 5-6 minute video. But yeah, shave this back, and what it do when it folds back, it makes where this nose cone can be flush, and you can lock stuff in place like you're supposed to. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is tab the wings up, which they tabbed here and into the slot there. Then we're going to bring his legs out. Bring him out, and we're going to rotate them down. Same here, rotate them down. Then we're going to take them here, and you hear the nice ratchets in them. So there we go so far with that. Alright, then from there what we're going to do is just go ahead and bring his feet forward, and then we're going to take this wing here, this stabilizer, bring it here and rotate it up, peg hold, tab right there, and lock it into place. Same thing with the other side, bring it up and tab it into place. Go ahead and bring the feet out, and you can adjust these like you want with that. Alright, then from there what we're going to do is open. He's standing up, so let's go ahead and get some height on him. So from there we're going to take this and bring it out like so. Untab it. I pulled that one all the way off. Don't know my own strength, but these tabs here will tab into there in reverse transformation. So I like that. Alright, so we got that going on, and now we reveal the arms. So what we do is bring the arms up. They are also on ratchet that you can hear. Bring them up and separate them, which peg here and into there. So, and we're gonna bring them out, just have them sitting up like so. Then from here we're gonna separate that, and we're gonna bring this up. Then we're gonna rotate, bring this wing up, stabilize it. Then we're gonna rotate this. Well, excuse me. Bring this back down, rotate like so, then bring this up. Same thing for this side here. Rotate it down, up, and bring that up. Alright, then from there what we're going to do is rotate the leg like so. So we're going to sit there and rotate the leg like that. Then we're going to take the wing and bring the wing out like so. Bring the wing out like so. Then rotate the feet back to the front. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is start. We're going to take the wings and tilt them back a little bit. And so we're going to take and bring this part all the way down, and then that reveals the head. So we got that going on. Now once we do that, we're going to rotate these up. So get them out of the way. Then we want to take the nose cone. This is where I talk about. So now watch as I do this. You'll watch the cockpit lift all the way up. See how that lifted up, and that pushes it in where that nose cone can pretty much sit that close to it. Alright, so then from there we're going to bring it all the way down. Rotate these panels up again. Rotate all the way down. And here we got to slide this up and peg it into this spot right there. So that's going there. Zoom it back out. And so what we do, we're going to line it up. Line it up real proper like. Make sure the nose cone, and you can see that the nose cone is sitting real close. You can see right in there that it's sitting real close, closer than what it would if you left it that wheel factory. Alright, so bring it in, make sure we hit the mark. Just trying to get it into some light so y'all can see it. And so see how that snapped into place, and you can pretty much see how that plays, and it's already sitting closer. So this part right here, what this part was doing, it would fold all the way in even with his shoulder panels down. So what we're going to do, this tab here, and if you take a look at yours, your tab will be like below, like this one is, and that's not right. So what it's going to do is, what we're going to do is take it here and here, let me get it focused, and collapse it, and see how it falls into place. So it'll fall right into place once we get everything locked in. So let me get that back like it was. So now we're going to take the back here, and the cockpit, instead of leaving it closed like that so to be in the back, we're going to bring the cockpit out just like that and have it sitting, have the cockpit sitting like this. So it's going to come over like that. Then we're going to take the two guys here and peg it into place like so. So we got that going on, and see how the cockpit is sitting outside. Now the direction don't have you sitting this on the outside of this wing. It have you sitting on the inside, but this plays a role into helping everything peg together also, along with trimming that wheel. Alright, so now what we're going to do, bring all this back up like that, and see how that sticks out. Bring it up, and if you notice, when I bring it up, watch it how it falls into play. See how that falls into play? That's how it's supposed to be. So now his arm do not sink all the way in, especially when you have his shoulder panels down. And the same thing on this side. See how it plays and lock into place? So that's how it's supposed to be. So I think that's a bad assembly part or whatever. Alright, then from there we're going to rotate his arms, and they are on ratchets. Same here, on ratchets. You're going to take the arm and extend it like so. You're going to take this hand here and open it up. Then you're going to take the panel here, and it locks into right there like that. I missed it. Let me do it again, because when I was playing with them earlier, I had it. So yeah, there it is, tabbed into place. Same thing with this one. Extend the arm out, open the fist, bring it out like so, and tab it into space, place like that. And we got that going on. And take the head, it's on the slider, and bring it forward like that, so you can see how I did that. Bring it forward. Then take your shoulder panels, rotate them. If I can get it to do right. Yeah, rotate it like that. Let's bring this out, up and out of the way. So we're gonna bring shoulder panels just like that. Same thing with this side. Rotate it, bring this back. And we have Mr. SKYQUAKE. We're bringing shoulder panels forward and down. We have Mr. SKYQUAKE in his robot form, and see how that plays? It works a whole lot better. I de-tab this. Let's go back and tab that back in place. Alright, so let's bring this down. Let's bring his wings forward, clean them up. I'm gonna clean them up. Alright, there we have Mr. SKYQUAKE in his excuse me, robot mode. Alright, let's bring these back. So there he is, looking really good. And you see how I got that cockpit sticking out? That, I think that should be a way to have him transform, and it's not in a bind. You can see right here it's not in a bind, so it's not going to hurt nothing. So yeah, and the transformation looks so much cleaner in there. So yeah, it looks really good. And the chest goes back to his G1 chest. So he got SKYQUAKE, Prime, and G1 with a little bit of G1 mixture in here. Alright, so let's zoom in on that noggin. And we got typical Mr. SKYQUAKE face. He do have some light piping, so we're going to put the light on that so you can see the light piping. Very faint, but he has it. Alright, then show you what it looks like on the rear. So there's the light piping set right there into the spot right there. So nice paint work on his face, looking very SKYQUAKE-y. Alright, the chest right here. This is his G1 chest. So I like how they brought that in. Looking real good with the Decepticon symbol there, translucent glass, and that's really thick. Pretty much what we're seeing. Most of this right here was covered up with the wings in jet mode. So his abs looking good, looking like an air intake. Nice crotch. His crotch area look like he got intake on. A little bit of detailing here on his inner thigh, his upper leg area. Not too much going on there. Not too much going on there. So not too much there. The feet. And on the back side, we got, of course, we got the wing, his stabilizer. Like we're gonna have a port here for the stash right here. Nice. This looks really nice. But once again, look, seems like they should have implemented that in the transformation, so that can sit a little flush. Also, it helps lock in up here too, along that little mod I did. Like the wheel was too big, pretty much, but y'all see that in that video I'm gonna post. We got some nice silver here going on. His hands are in black. Hardly have any hollow areas. Pretty much the wing covering most of that up, and his hand get covered up also. So yeah, looking really good. All right, so let's get into the articulation. Head is on the ball joint, so he can look up. He can look up a minute. He can look down, look real good. He can rotate his head left and right. As you notice, you saw this on a slide, so you can slide that forward due to transformation. Arm, move the shoulder. Can't just move the shoulder pad out of the way, and you can get a rotation on the arm. We have a butterfly. We have a bicep rotation. Bring that back. We have a 90 right there for the arm, for the bicep. Also, you can raise up. We have ratchets, so you can raise up. You can get. That's it. That's all you're gonna get out of it right there. Ratchet that down. Some tight ratchets. Bring it out. So, right. There we got that. We have a. You can disengage this, and you got a ab crunch. So you can have a little ab crunch going on. Allow that back into place. We have waist rotation. He can do a full Von Dom. You can hear the ratchet over here, but you can't hear it over here. But you can hear it going down, but not up. So there's a ratchet there. You can kick forward, ratchet going forward also. Can kick back. Can do a good knee bend. Knee bend has a soft ratchet also. Oh, no it don't have a soft ratchet. Alright, we have a toe down, no toe up. We have a ankle tiltage also, and his little thruster can adjust with him in the rear. And I think that's about it for articulation for this guy. And he looks really good. I really like him. I mean, he's a good jet mode and robot mode. Look real good. He's gonna look real good with my prime figures I got coming from. This hopefully be here next week or week after next, hopefully. But I'm just trying to wait back. Safari, I think I'm saying their name right. TF Safari, something like that. So I'm waiting on that to come. Yeah. So he have a little trouble standing. So let's see, can we fix that a little bit? Try to get that heel spur right. Which I parking. Let's manipulate that and let it sit like so. But I want his legs. I want it just right. Alright, so there he go. And his robot form. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and mount the gun. I'm gonna mount the gun in there. Let's focus. Alright, so to mount this gun, he has a deal here. So the Gatling gun, so you can rotate it, sitting on a ball joint, so it can rotate either right or left, so you can put it in either hand. And so we're gonna put it in this hand here. It will slide from the bottom like so, and we're gonna manipulate that butterfly, and rotate that hand. Rotate, not the hand, but the gun in the hand. And we're gonna rotate this guy here, bend this elbow a little bit, and we peg it into place like so. And the cool thing about it, the gun will move wherever you move it with. So get that going nice. Get a nice little pose. And there you go. Get a little bend in the ab. And there you go with him holding that gun. And holding it quite well. So right now he got it pointed down. So you can see how that works out. That gun needs some work. It needs some painting because it do not look like a gun SKYQUAKE will roll with. Alright, so up next is size comparisons. Alright, time for some height comparisons. First we're going to have Siege Optimus Prime. Let's see how that work out. And we're going to have Metal Hawk. See how that work out. And I have Metal Hawk legs fully extended, so there's no mistransformation on my behalf. There's a reason why I got him like that, because I'm gonna have him set up with masterpiece versions of his peoples that he played a role in, and I want to say it's Master Force. So that's where you can see the height difference in him. And for his fusion mate, there he is with Needle Nose. Alright, up next, thoughts on this guy. Alright, for Mr. SKYQUAKE, I recommend him 5 out of 5. It would have been a 4 out of 5, but I'm feeling generous, so I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5. Only reason I was going to give him a 4 out of 5 because of the transformation within the nose cone. I thought that was an issue on the manufacturer's behalf. They could have did it better, but a quick fix that, and I will have that video uploaded soon. But other than that, this guy is very good. Transformation went well. He's not aggravating to transform. He hides his robot mode very well. His jet mode is hidden a little bit, a whole lot better than most jet modes I've seen. You don't see the nose cone like you would do on Starscream and them, and it's hidden very well. I think he's worth the $54. Ratchet joints is a plus. Don't have to do much painting to him because he is pretty much accurate to the show. Plus a little throwback for his G1 application also, which is on the front of his chest. The Gatling gun, it needs paint. That definitely needs painting. Which it probably won't take much for me to paint it black and then throw a little bit of weathering on, do a little bit of weathering with the silver paint and all that stuff. Alright, so if y'all enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up. If y'all did not enjoy the video, you can give a thumbs down. I'd like to thank all of my subscribers. I'm up to 500 some subscribers now, and I'd like to thank everybody for that. I'm having fun doing this. It feels good to start back collecting these guys. There for a minute, it was kind of tough for me to collect them, so I had to put them down. Started back collecting them about 5-6 years ago, and so I said I started doing YouTube videos on them. So, and here I am doing the YouTube videos on them to bring y'all guys before y'all buy and stuff, or you know, I might be coming in late with it, and you know, but it's all good. Alright, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Show my little quick fix in getting his panels locking in, and the dude looks good. He looks really good, especially with this ab crunch I got going on. Alright, as I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out. Be blessed. This Joker looks good. Check him out. He looks good.